We're here with Coach Larry Lee of Cal Poly, and by the way, Cal Poly, one of the most picturesque places to see a baseball game at Baggett Stadium, one of my favorite places to go to. And one thing, we'll talk a little bit about the season coming up, but I also wanted to touch a little bit on what happened last year. How satisfying was it for you guys to get your first NCAA tournament bid?
Yeah, it was great for the program. It broke down some mental as well as physical barriers of getting to a regional for the first time, and hopefully we can get back soon to utilize that momentum that we've created.
Yeah. Now, off of last year's team, I saw that you had like 7 guys, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 guys that were drafted. That says a good bit about the program itself. What do you what does that say? What does that mean for you guys?
Well, that's kind of in our recruiting process. That's what we sell the program on, is that we develop and we teach, and we try to prepare our incoming players for professional baseball, and if they come to Cal Poly, that we will help them, realize their goal as all baseball players have. So it's good. You'd like to keep an occasional junior from signing and get them back for a 4th year if possible, but it doesn't usually happen that way.
Well, actually, I just had written down that DJ Gentile returns from being drafted last year, and you also have a freshman coming in, Mitch Haniger, that was drafted last June. Talk a little bit about them, about what you expect from them, one coming back to the team and one new to the team.
Well, Gentile's a 4th-year junior. He'll probably man the DH role. He's an outfielder and supply some power from the right-hand side. And Hannah's going to be a real special player.
Yeah.
He's going to get his feet wet this year as a freshman. He probably has the best arm that I've ever had from an outfielder in 26 years of coaching, and very good defensive outfielder, and is going to be able to hit in the future.
Beauty. Now, what is your biggest area of concern coming into this year? Is it like replacing Kyle Smith or Adam Bassini, some of those guys? Is that your biggest area of concern?
Well, it's just the health of our pitching staff. We've been had some arm issues the last couple of years with our pitching staff, but we think we're getting healthy. Stephen Fishbeck, who was penciled in as our #1 pitcher last year, didn't throw for us, and then finally we found out what was really wrong. He had a labrum tear, had surgery 8 months ago, and he's on his way. Frankie Reed, who hasn't pitched for 2 years for us, he's back. So I think pitching is always the key, and I think this year, if we're healthy, we have a solid pitching staff. We'll have 4 solid starters, and then we'll have a quality bullpen and guys that should be in the bullpen that are. And in the last couple of years, we've had to take bullpen pitchers and make them starters, and we just outscored people. So this year, I think if we're healthy, I think we have a quality staff and have depth also.
I almost didn't want to mention the taboo injury thing. I know that really hurt you guys last year. Talk about some of your sophomores that you have coming back, like Matt Jensen is a second baseman for you guys. Talk about some of the guys that are coming into their second year that did so well in the first year.
Well, our 2 position players are 2 of our best players. Matt Jensen, our first-team All-American, freshman All-American at second base, and he broke his collarbone missed the last 3 weeks of the season, missed regional play, but he's back 100%, and he's a legit player. He's as good as they get. And then Bobby Crocker, an outfielder last year that we were looking to get maybe 60 at-bats to make it a successful freshman campaign, and he got well over 100, hit 323, I think, and those 2 players will have them for 2 more years, but they're going to be high draft picks next year. So that, along with the progression of Kyle Anderson, a left-handed pitcher who got his feet wet last year as a freshman, and this year has really progressed, had a real good summer, and has put on some strength and added a quality changeup to his repertoire.
Good. Now, talk about some of the new faces that are coming in that are going to carry the Mustangs for the years to come.
Well, it was a fairly light recruiting class. We have at catcher, we have our returner, Ross Brayton, last year, hit 393. And Ross will probably, especially early in the season, catch maybe Friday, Saturday, and then we're going to put him over first base for a Sunday game, probably the midweek game. Elliott Stewart is a kid we got. He's a first-year player. He's a sophomore from West Valley Junior College, and he's very good from a defensive standpoint, and he's going to hit also. So he's the main newcomer, along with Haniger, and those are the 2 main guys that we'll rely on that are new. But we have enough in returners. We do have one other, our shortstop, replacing Kyle Smith, kid named Mike Miller, and he was a junior college transfer from Quest. Very good, excellent defense, very smart, intelligent.
Kind of a Kyle Smith type,
Kind of a Kyle Smith type, and puts the ball in play. Very tough to strike out. Probably like a 9-hole hitter or a leadoff hitter, depending on who's hot and who's not.
Always good to hear about the new guys coming in. 7 of the last 10 years, these guys have won 30 games or more. I'm expecting more of the same this year, Coach. No pressure.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. I appreciate
no problem.
it.